Welcome to the Forge, my wanton wildlings. I'm your creepsmith, and I hope you like my work. Hello, wildlings. Welcome back. So over the weekend, I was going through the atrocious aberration archives, and I came on something I thought you might like to hear. Today we're going to be heading all the way back to the teen slasher phase of the pastas. Some of you might even remember this one. Eyeless Jack by Azelf5000. Hello, my name is Mitch. I'm here to tell you guys about an experience that I had. I don't know if it was paranormal or whatever people are calling supernatural phenomena, but after that thing visited me, I believe in all that paranormal trash now. A week after I moved in with my brother, Edwin, my house had been foreclosed, you see. I finished moving all my things in, unpacking. Edwin actually liked the idea of me moving in since we hadn't seen each other for a decade. So I was excited too. The night I finally moved all my stuff in, I just immediately fell into bed and fell asleep. Everything was okay for about a week, and then one night I heard rustling noises coming from outside. This was about 1 a.m. I thought it was a raccoon, so I ignored it, and I just concentrated on getting back to sleep. Next morning, I told Ed about it, and he agreed, probably a raccoon. The next night, however, I thought I heard my window opening and a loud thump as if someone had come into the room. I, of course, shot up in bed and looked around, but I saw nothing. The next morning, Edwin dropped his coffee cup when he saw me. He grabbed a mirror and held it up, and I finally saw myself. I had a large gash on my left cheek. Of course, he took me down to the hospital, and my doctor told me that I must have been sleepwalking. But then he showed me something that made my blood turn cold. He lifted up my shirt to reveal a sewn-up incision where my kidneys had been. You somehow lost your left kidney last night, my doctor told me. We don't know how, though. I'm sorry, Mitch. Next night was my breaking point. Around midnight again, I woke up to see a truly horrifying sight. Laying face up, I was staring face to face with a creature in a black hoodie and a dark blue mask with no nose or mouth, staring down at me. The thing that scared me most about it was it had no eyes, just empty black sockets, and it had some substance, black as well, dripping from the sockets. I grabbed my phone from the nearby I grabbed my phone from the side table and took a picture as quickly as I could. Immediately after taking the shot, the creature lunged at me and tried to claw open my chest. I guess it was trying to get to my lungs, too. I stopped it by kicking it in the face. As I ran out of the room, I grabbed my wallet. I figured I'd need the money. I ran out of my brother's house and into the night. I was panicking. Guess I eventually ended up in the woods near Edwin's house, and they say I tripped on a rock. I don't remember anything, except waking up in the hospital. My doctor, the same one who had treated me before, entered the room. I have good news and bad news, Mitch. The doctor started. Good news is that you had minor injuries and your parents are coming to pick you up. I sighed with relief. Bad news is that your brother has been killed by something. I'm so very sorry. My parents took me back to Edwin's house to collect my remaining belongings. As I entered my room, I was, of course, frightened, but it needed to be done. Grabbed my things, picked up my phone, and then stopped dead in my tracks. In the hallway leading to my room, Edwin's body was still there, and there was something small lying next to it. I picked the thing up and went down to my parents' car, not mentioning Edwin's corpse. I looked at the thing that I'd picked up and nearly vomited. I was holding my stolen, half-eaten kidney with some black substance on it. One of the things that I've always liked about this particular form of legendary is its spontaneity. You may have noticed, if you've read the actual story, that it is but the work of a moment. Cranking out a tale inspired by a photograph off DeviantArt, and here's my dumbass telling that same story years later. Urban legends, people. So stay scary, my wildlings. Remember, keep those windows locked, and make the most of your night.